I'm recording this on the night before, the day before the budget. So on the evening of the 4th, you'll be aware that two of the leading contenders for tax cuts, should we have any, that might be implemented by the Chancellor are to cut or at least change or diminish the relief for furnished holiday lettings, and to do something about non-dom taxation, basically steal the Labour Party's much publicised ideas in an aim to get some extra money, because it seems that the OBR forecast will not allow sufficient money for the Chancellor to do what he wants to do in relation to tax cuts to generate growth and employment. Particular favourite seems to be to make another cut to national insurance. So in this video, we just want to have a quick look at furnished holiday lettings. So who knows whether there will be any changes, but I thought you might like to just have a quick reminder of what furnished holiday lettings relief is. Now, I would say, first of all, that this is covered in detail in TechLink, so go there for the detail. I don't intend to do the detail, merely give you a heads up on this is how it works. So what qualifies first as a furnished holiday let? First of all, there's a statutory definition, so it's got to be let out short term on a commercial basis with a view to making a profit. It has to satisfy the criteria for availability and promotion. It has to be physically situated in the UK or the European Economic Area, and it must have sufficient furnishings available for visitors when they stay. So, quick look at the conditions for availability and occupancy and promotion. They're the other three things that you get. Then I'll have a quick look at the reliefs that you get. The availability condition is that, look, the property must be available. I said, look, so many politicians when answering questions go, look. Anyway, look, the property must be available as a commercial holiday letting for a minimum of 210 days in the year. That's 30 weeks for the non-mathematicians amongst you, of which I am one, because I just had to look at that definition. The pattern of occupation condition must be that the property can't be let to one customer for more than 31 consecutive days, and not to one customer for more than 155 days, 22 weeks in the whole year. So they can't be effectively long-term lets. The letting condition is it's got to be actually let. So not just available for letting, but actually let, as well as that prior condition, actually let for at least 105 days. That's 15 weeks in the year. And it has to be actively promoted, usually on some form of platform like Airbnb. Now, when you fulfill all of those conditions, what are the benefits? Do you have to pay income tax on the rent? Yeah, of course you do. But you do have the availability of the reliefs that will be available to any business, because that is what the furnished holiday let is treated at. So you can get deductions for heat and light and other eligible utilities, waste collection, most importantly, loan interest related to the property, accounting costs, TV license fees, stuff like that. Also, you could get some capital allowances for making purchases that improve the condition and the potential rental of the property. And if and when you come to sell the property, you could qualify for business assets disposal relief. So taken in the whole, that is quite a lot of relief. And the saving that the Chancellor may be able to get from behind that particular sofa is estimated to be around £300 million. So let's watch this space to see if any change is announced. But if it is, or before it is, if someone asks you a question, then hopefully this reminder will help you, and TechLink will help you an awful lot more.